I'm vegan, so we make everything vegan. And as you may or may not be aware, Valentine's Day is coming up, depending on when you're watching this video. And flowers and chocolate are just a little bit old, so we're going to make something a little different. We're going to make Valentine's cookies as a gift for your spouse, boyfriend, significant other, or anyone you just want to be a Valentine. So, without any further ado, let's get into some baking. Today we're going to be making some vegan sugar cookies with a jam-like filling, and of course, it wouldn't be Valentine's Day without a heart-shaped or something along those lines, and of course a red filling, because I don't know why. The colour red is love. To the bowl of a KitchenAid with a scraper attachment or a whisk attachment, add in 150 grams of sugar and 112 grams of room temperature or softened vegan butter. And using the KitchenAid, cream until light and fluffy. Scrape down the edges if needed, set aside. In a separate bowl, add 2 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Mix to combine. Add a little vanilla essence to your cream mixture. Slowly add your flour mix into the cream butter and sugar until the dough forms a crumbly consistency. Scrape down the bowl and attachments as needed. At this point, I'm going to add a tablespoon of plant-based milk and go in with my hands until a nice dough forms. Once the mixture starts to come together like a dough, you can go ahead and turn it out onto a flat surface so that you can knead the dough better. You want to knead the dough until it is nice and smooth and it's almost stringy or sticking together, which means the gluten has started forming and you will get some really nice cookies. I'm now going to place this in the fridge for 20 minutes, and when we come back, we're going to roll it and cut it. After 10 minutes, your dough will be colder and firmer. Lightly flour a workspace with a handful or so of flour. Take your dough. I've got quite a small space, so I'm just going to work with half at a time. And roll it out. Once you reach about a 1.5 centimeter thickness, or a thickness you're happy with, cut out the shapes you desire. Just remember to have an even amount of fronts and an even amount of backs if you're going to do a cutout. If not, just follow the sugar cookie recipe. The hearts you could bake as hearts, or you can reuse to make more dough. Transfer to a lined tray. Keep re-rolling your dough and scraps until you have none left. or freeze any excess if you're not wanting to make any more cookies today. And just like that, all the cookies are cut. There's a little bit of leftover dough, but I'm going to save that for Connor will probably eat it. I got to about 10 cookies, but if you had someone not picking up with those scraps, you probably could get 11, 12 out of that recipe. And mine are quite thick. So they're about a centimetre, or maybe half centimetre thick. And now we bake them for about 10 minutes at 180 degrees fan bake. 10 to 15, or until the colour you desire. So let's bake them. I come bearing gifts. So I baked them on 2 different trays, and I've just put them on one tray to bring them back downstairs. But they cooked really, really quickly. These didn't even take 10 minutes, and they're quite golden brown, which I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the colour. But if you were just making sugar cookies to decorate, this isn't the right colour. They're normally quite a lot paler. So I'd recommend turning down the heat of the oven and cooking them at a lower temperature for longer to get less caramelization. Yeah, but these turned out perfect, and they have little hearts in the middle. Perfect for your Valentine or significant other. Now the last step is to fill them with jam, but there's multiple different ways you can do this. So you can just get the jam straight out of the jar, put 1 teaspoon on, scoop it, spread it, just like that, you're done. The other way is you can heat up some jam and just use it like that. It just means it'll set a bit harder, or you can heat it up and sieve it or strain it to get some of the seeds out so that it's more of a jelly type texture. I think I'm gonna go for the heated up variation. I don't think I'm gonna strain it, but at least heat it up, and then that's what they'll look like. They're gonna look so cute. So yeah, I don't think you need to be shown this step, but we're gonna do it anyway. So just so that you know, if you are gonna heat up yours like I just have, that it gets hot really, really fast. I chucked mine in the microwave for maybe a minute, and it was literally bubbling over and steaming. So there's that. Just apply a good generous teaspoon on there. If you want a little bit more, add a little bit more. And then match up the top and bottom. Press them together, and just like that. We don't really want any coming out the sides there. And then just do that to all of them. And just like that, you have a perfect edible Valentine's gift that you can give to your partner other than chocolate. So if they have a chocolate allergy, they're vegan, they don't like milk, or they just simply don't like chocolate, this is the gift for them. They're nice and golden. You don't have to, there are cars driving past. You don't have to dust them in icing sugar, which is just a nice little touch. Yeah, if you choose to heat up the jam, it solidifies it a lot more so it don't slip around and it'll go quite hard, which is what I wanted. And they look absolutely stunning, and I'm so happy with them. I definitely recommend you try them out. The longer you let them cool, the crispier the biscuits will be. So mine's still slightly warm in the middle, but they're very, very crunchy. Yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed watching. I hope you have learned how to make sugar cookies, and I hope you and your Valentine have an absolutely amazing Valentine's Day. Yeah, that is all I have for you today. I hope I will see you in the next video. If you have enjoyed watching this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that bell notification icon so that you get notified every time I upload. And I will hopefully see you all in the next video.